We have seen dummy iPhone 17 Pro Max devices and marveled at iPhone 17 Pro Max cases. However, when you mix the two, you get a true feeling of how future events will play out. According to pipfix, who shared an image today that proved precisely that. At first sight, I believed I was looking at the current blue iPhone 16 due of the imitation device's tint. The top portion of the back of the dummy iPhone 17 Pro Max unit and cover is, of course, the tail. The biggest camera bump bar in every dimension reaches that position. Apple is expected to employ this camera bar design on the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. Hopefully, the boost in image quality matches the camera bump's nearly doubled size. Although the iPhone 16's two-camera configuration will stay, we predict the anticipated iPhone 17 Air to take the place of the iPhone 16 Plus in the lineup. Reports indicate the Air has the slimmest design of any iPhone so yet. It will also employ the camera bar design despite having a single rear-facing camera. Might the iPhone 17 Air feel a touch top-heavy in the hand? We'll find out in September. Apple has taken a deliberate approach to the design of the iPhone 17 Pro Max, emphasizing on both beauty and utility. The device contains a much bigger body, a planned change to enable a larger battery for continuous usage. The rear camera bar now easily matches the phone's color, giving a more unified and professional design. The use of a two-tone material finish, combining aluminum, titanium, and glass, adds to the device's robustness while preserving its premium feel. These design enhancements not only raise the phone's visual beauty, but also demonstrate Apple's attention to answering practical user expectations, such as better battery life and durability. The iPhone 17 Pro Max has a vastly upgraded camera system, aiming to appeal to both professional photographers and casual customers. The rear camera system features a 48 megapixels wide lens, an ultra-wide lens, and a telephoto lens, offering better optical and digital zoom capabilities. These advancements promise crisper details, richer colors, and more versatility, whether photographing expansive panoramas or sensitive close-ups. The front-facing camera has also been improved, raising its quality from 12 megapixels to 24 megapixels. This improvement offers better selfies and higher quality video discussions, addressing the increased need for improved front camera performance. Additionally, the dynamic island feature has been upgraded, with the Face ID sensor being more effectively incorporated into the display, resulting in a cleaner and more immersive user experience. At the center of the iPhone 17 Pro Max is the A19 Pro chipset, created on revolutionary 3-nanometer process technology. This CPU delivers a considerable improvement in speed and efficiency, allowing seamless multitasking and smooth execution of resource-intensive apps. The 3-nanometer architecture not only enhances performance, but also improves energy efficiency, leading to longer battery life. Connectivity has also been increased, with Apple-designed Wi-Fi, 5G modems, and antennas making sure quicker and more consistent connections. Whether viewing high-definition video, engaging in competitive gaming, or working remotely, the iPhone 17 Pro Max gives a seamless and trustworthy experience. Battery life is a critical concern for smartphone buyers, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max addresses this with major improvements. The slightly thicker design accommodates a larger battery, while the energy-efficient A19 Pro chip optimizes power utilization. These enhancements translate to prolonged usage periods, whether streaming films, gaming, or performing corporate duties on the fly. Apple's attention on battery performance guarantees that the iPhone 17 Pro Max aligns with the expectations of existing users, providing reliability throughout the day. This achievement highlights the company's focus to producing products that increase productivity and pleasure without constant recharging. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is projected to be introduced in early September 2025, with availability following later that month. Pricing for the base model is projected to surpass $2,000, reflecting growing production costs and taxes. While the higher price point may discourage some, the extensive upgrades and fresh features justify the outlay for those desiring the newest in mobile technology. Apple's September 2025 event is also anticipated to spotlight other key product launches, including the AirPods Pro 3 and updated Apple Watch models. These products are meant to function smoothly with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, further enhancing the Apple ecosystem and offering a unified user experience. The iPhone 17 Pro Max's display is meant to wow users with its upgraded dynamic island design. Building upon the success of its predecessor, this generation will give an even more immersive viewing experience. The seamless integration of the front-facing camera and sensors into the display will give a clean and uninterrupted visual flow, drawing you deeper into your content. Complementing the enhanced display design is an upgraded Face ID sensor. Apple is anticipated to considerably enhance its facial recognition technology, delivering quicker and more secure verification. With just a peek, you'll be able to unlock your smartphone, make payments, and access crucial information, all while enjoying the peace of mind that comes with increased biometric security. Recognizing the diverse expectations of its clients, Apple is expected to offer the iPhone 17 Pro Max in a number of storage sizes, starting from 256 gigs and going up to a whopping 2 terabytes. This variety caters to customers with diverse storage demands, whether you're a casual user who mostly relies on cloud services or a power user with a massive library of programs, photographs, and movies. The higher storage capacities will be particularly helpful for persons who gather and preserve huge amounts of high-resolution content. With sufficient capacity at your disposal, you may freely document your life's adventures without worrying about running out of storage space. 1. 48-megapixel sensors across all cameras for exceptional photo quality. 2. 10x optical zoom for capturing remote locations with superb detail. 3. 24-megapixel front camera for better selfie and video call quality. 4. Refined dynamic island design for an immersive viewing experience. 5. Upgraded Face ID sensor for speedier and more secure face recognition. 6. i19 Pro chip developed on a 3nm technology for outstanding performance and efficiency. 7. Storage options ranging from 256 gigs to 2 terabytes to suit to different customer expectations. Despite the big breakthroughs and innovative features, Apple is determined to retaining a competitive pricing structure. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is projected to start at $1,199, matching with the pricing of former flagship models. This method assures that the device remains accessible to a wide range of consumers while giving great value for its complex capabilities. As with earlier releases, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is anticipated to be introduced in September 2025, increasing excitement and anticipation among tech connoisseurs and loyal Apple fans alike. With its groundbreaking camera system, immersive display, robust performance, and enormous storage possibilities, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is primed to create a new standard in the smartphone industry, redefining what is possible with a handheld device. Apple is gearing itself for its next flagship series. iPhone 17 comprises iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. The firm is all set to display its premium cell phones later this year. Nevertheless, early leaks point to some of the most fascinating advancements we are expected to get with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. While the tech giant has not revealed anything officially, but early leaks and claims indicate the corporation will unveil its new device with a harder, more scratch-resistant display, higher battery life, and fast A19 Pro CPU. One thing which is sure is that Apple are evidently attempting to push the limits of innovations, performance, design, and camera with its new flagship iPhone 17 Pro Max. Another huge change that iPhone lover will feel is in respects to Wi-Fi, as the firm is supposedly departing Broadcom and expected to go with its own custom-produced Wi-Fi 7 chip, promising to deliver powerful wireless connection. Next, Apple has tremendous ambitions for the second half of 2025. The corporation is predicted to unveil its iPhone 17 line comprising of the basic iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and the ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air. Out of the 4 new iPhones we expect to launch later this year, the 17 Air is particularly interesting since it's the first distinctive shape of the iPhone since the iPhone small series from 2020. With a tiny and light form factor, a massive camera bump on the back that contains only one camera, a fast processor, a new modem, and a gigantic 120Hz screen, we're anticipating the iPhone 17 Air to be an enticing bundle for anybody who wants their phone to be thinner and lighter than ever before. But here's a vital question. When does it come out? Apple hasn't indicated when it'll introduce the iPhone 17 Air. So far, we simply know the date for WWDC 2025. That means we also don't know when it'll be released or how much it will cost. But we're the shortcut, and it's our obligation to alert you all when you can expect your new smartphone to arrive. Based on our understanding of recent iPhone debuts and the current smartphone business, here's our iPhone 17 Air release date estimate. Each year, Apple traditionally waits until the week after Labor Day in the United States, the first Monday in September, to introduce the next flagship iPhone. Since the business has staged launches like this since the iPhone 5 in 2012, it's safe to expect the corporation will continue its pattern and reveal its new phones just in time for fall to begin setting in across the country. A significant majority of iPhone keynotes that Apple arranges are held on Mondays and Tuesdays. The iPhone 16 was launched on a Monday, while the iPhone 15 was presented on a Tuesday. Apple tends to flip-flop between the 2 days, so we can't say for certain whether the announcement date will be September 8, Monday, or September 9, Tuesday. That being said, Apple nearly always debuts its new iPhone 2 Fridays after it's revealed. It's generally a 10 to 11 day wait, with pre-orders commencing 3 to 4 days after the iPhone's introduction. Assuming there isn't a huge pandemic or serious trade tensions, the phone will likely stay to this strategy for the iPhone 17 cycle, including the iPhone 17 Air. In 2017, Apple introduced the iPhone X a month and a half after the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus were launched. Similarly, the iPhone XR was announced approximately a month after the iPhone XA in 2018, as was the iPhone 12 Tiny following the iPhone 12's debut. Given the innovative design and complicated technology that will be jammed inside it, it's logical to think that the iPhone 17 Air could be slightly delayed from its launching date. So far, we haven't heard anything about the 17 Air arriving later than we expect, but it's not out of the question given Apple's background. We've been hearing a lot of iPhone 17 Air rumors lately, and it sounds like it may be one of Apple's most exciting iPhones to date. The cell phone is believed to come with a new design that's just 5.5mm thin, Apple's thinnest phone to yet. It'll also purportedly come with a huge camera hump on the back to house a single rear camera and LED flash. On the front, Apple is likely to sport a 6.7-inch OLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. There will likely be a cutout for the dynamic island and Face ID at the top, while a USB-C port will lay on the bottom. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you informed as soon as we obtain more information. Thanks for watching.